Shartimus Prime. Hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to another Shartimus Prime live stream. Silver Surfer has fallen again. I can't get that Silver Surfer to stay up there. I cleaned up the figures underneath it and then forgot actually a couple. Still need to touch that up. I had my Apocalypse Marvel Select figure review about a week ago or so, and I took down the Build-A-Figure over there. And in doing so, and then I put it back, and I didn't take the time to make sure everything was properly balanced as all things should be. And it fell over, and there's a big old catastrophe right behind me. Hell of figures knocked over, like pretty much that whole, like half of the X Villains shelf fallen off, and a bunch of the figures underneath right over there. So did some cleaning up in the dork room, and I must say, man, it makes me feel so good. Like I feel very lucky to have figures, and I feel very lucky to be able to pose figures around and set up displays and stuff like that. It's those little things, or it's not a little thing, it's a lot of stuff over there, but it's the moments of, being in your solitude, getting your poses together, getting your collection all cleaned up. Feels great, man. I feel very lucky to be able to do it. And me and falafel. So let's see some comments over here. What happened to the Ghost Rider anniversary? Ooh. Do both at the same time. Hey, what's up, Tom? Nacho cheese, working but here. Thank you. I assume most people are at work right now. Usually, I would be working on a video during this time. But weird morning. mm. 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 What up? How you guys doing? All right. Picking up the new Zelda. You know what? The last Zelda game I played for a little bit, but I don't play a whole ton of games. Most of the time nowadays when I play games, it's just with my kids. Hi, School Creations in the house. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you, Panda T. Thanks for being first. And also recently I asked my aunt from Germany again to help me buy the Spider-Man Amazing Amazon 5-pack. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I have not reviewed that pack yet. I have mixed feelings about it. Leon, good to see those hearts. Mr. Ryan Clark, howdy. We talking Infinity Watch? We will talk a bit of Infinity Watch. By the way, while I'm not a huge fan of Guardians content, I must say that this 2-pack is pretty solid, and Drax looks amazing. What's up, Russ? Been a while since I've been in the live stream. How you doing? And there's Panda right there, the very first one. All right. Hey. How's it going? So let's take a look at some Marvel Legends really quick. I have some falafel right over here that I reheated. There's this supermarket. It's just a mom and pop supermarket that's pretty close, 5 minutes away, and they have really good Mediterranean food over there. Boom. For $50. For $50, you can be the proud owner of this 2-pack set. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So, Classic Drax. I have mixed feelings about Classic Drax over here. I actually like the modern version and the old school version of Drax. I'm most familiar with the old school version of Drax. Well, both. I say most, but I am familiar with both versions of Drax over here. And this one would be great to have just facing off against Thanos. God, look at the paint detail around the face. It does look a little extra bright on the head sculpt. It might just be that one shot. Yeah, no. Looks like they have a different kind of plastic over here. and I think that's kind of making it look a little extra bright on the face. Like the color green looks a little different. Looks like Hasbro's using actual physical prototypes that they're showing off. Oh, there's 2 head sculpts. Where's the other head sculpt? I missed it. Sorry. Oh, there it is. Whoa. I think I like the other one more. There's something a little bit weird about this one, and I can't pinpoint it. Is it the mouth? I think it's these parts of the lips moving up like that. He's going, yeah. All right. It's doable. I tried to take a look and try to mimic the facial expressions to see how practical they are. Sometimes I see lips kind of bending in a way where I'm like, can lips do that? I don't know. Got dad and daughter, Moondragon. Shaolin versus Wu-Tang says, I hate modern MCU Drax. I mean, obviously one's way more powerful than the other, right? So I like the new Drax. Yeah, it looks sick. I mean, okay, so first off, I've been asking for this version of Drax for a long time. I like the new Drax because it fits in with the contemporary Abnett Guardians of the Galaxy team. So for that, oopsie, sorry. So it fits in with that really well, and I like that. That's one thing I love about it, having the more updated version. But I like this version of Drax because I think it's the cooler Drax. And yeah, it's the stronger classic Drax. I don't know. This is the one that I feel like has that vendetta against Thanos and everything. So he's kind of dumber. I don't know. No, I thought it wasn't, but I'm not seeing it on Biggity Big. So I'm looking for it on Biggity Big Bad Toy Store, and I'm not seeing it right now. Let me see here if I just type in Drax. No, it's not there. So I didn't know it was a Pulse exclusive. Let me see. Oh, there's early access. Okay. So I get early access to it. It doesn't say it's a Pulse exclusive though. Yeah, it says add these comic inspired legends to your collection. Hasbro Pulse members get early access beginning now, and for all fans starting at 2 p.m. Eastern time, which happened already, I think, right? Become a Hasbro Pulse member, get them, says collect them all. All right. And then there's selfie series. They're trying to get more people signing up for a selfie series. I'm not really into it myself. I like first Marvel Legends Drax from the first movie. Oh, yeah. Ulises, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Belones 2-pack. Yeah, I know, for real. Yeah, the Belones 2-pack. Oh, bad. Could rub their heads together. It is a Pulse exclusive. Oh, geez. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to pre-order it now before I forget. This has happened to me before where I've looked at something. Hey, I'm not logged in. So I'm going to pre-order it right now. I'm not sharing the screen because I don't want my information to pop up, but I am pre-ordering it right now. You guys know I love having the new characters, so I got to have the Moondragon. Got to have that version of Drax. For a sucker like me, I'm proud to be a sucker if it's those figures right there. If it's those ones right there, I am down. For real. I've been asking for. I think I've asked for Moondragon before in at least like one video talking about Marvel Legends that they should make or something like that. I know I've asked for this version of Drax a couple of times. So, yeah, for me, definite easy pickup. That's me though. Doesn't mean it has to be you. Doesn't mean it has to be you. I could see how it's a pass for people for sure. You know, obscure character with a character they probably have another version of that they like more. I get it. Uh-oh. It says here that did I not check out all the way? God damn it, I don't know how to computer right. What is wrong with me, man? I did wake up with a well, anyway, here, let's see. I've got weird shoulder back problems going on, so I thought I went through already. I thought we did all this. Oh, okay. Just pulled up the information. I see. I see. Oh, great. Sorry. Just give me a moment here and I'll just give him my pin, which is 2222. And then oh wait, shouldn't have said that out loud. Oh Nikes. Okay. I'm a funny man. All right, I got it ordered. There we go. Your order is being processed and says thank you, Russ. There we go. All right, here we go. Spilled. My new clean pants. Damn it. Oh well. I'll rock it. I only wash my pants every month. So just have to rock that stain for the next. No, I'm just kidding. So right now it's a Pulse exclusive, I think. I think someone said that Dan said it was. Mr. Phil's, good to see you, brother. How are you, man? Mr. Phil's in the house. Yeah. That Galactus looks sick. It never stops giving. I gotta tell you guys, my Has Labs, my Sentinels, my Galacti, my Galactus, Sentinels, Galactus, Razor Crest, my Unicron. I still love all of those. I gotta tell you, I don't have regrets. I am still happy as hell having all of them. I would say I probably play with the Sentinels the least, but the Razor Crest, Unicron, my favorite out of those is the Unicron. There's people that tell me that they never transform their Unicron. I'm like, what? But I like transforming hard transformations. Like I like playing with the Transformer. I like the Ruckus in the house. How you doing? We just ordered at the same time. I do. Hey, yeah, together. Unison pre-ordering right there. All right. As it's a vehicle after all. How is Hawkeye the same price as this 2-pack? Let's take a look at that real quick. We didn't look at all the pictures of the. Hold on. Let's take a look at that Hawkeye 2-pack. Because I want to discuss that a little bit as well. That one, not as easy to hit the pre-order button as the Drax Moondragon 2-pack, because for me, again, sucker for the new characters. Sucker for this particular version of Drax that I've asked for many, many times. So, very happy that they're doing it. I mean, to be honest with you, look at this. I have a spot for this particular Drax. I mean, I can actually phase out the movie inspired looks altogether. I mean, look, it'll look a little bit weird, but that new Drax will go perfect replacing this one right there. That's a Drax, that's a Thanos, and then there's a Drax I'm trying to point at it. You can't see from over there. I know it's dumb. But I have a Thanos versus a Drax face off all the way up there on that corner right here. That's Drax with his knives. There's Thanos right there. I could easily replace this new one so he's facing off Thanos up there. That would look sick. Hey, Ulises, thanks so much for being a member, bro. Hey, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. You got to come through the after parties. We got an after party tomorrow night. After parties are a lot of fun, man. I love the after parties. Best live streams on earth are the Shartimus Prime after parties. Oh, I know it's me saying it, but hashtag facts. Facts are facts. No, just, you're going to do it, Primo. It's the best looking Clint Barton Hawkeye we've ever. That's why I couldn't not do it. I know. That's why I couldn't not do it. We got Ray. Oh, yo. How you doing, Ray? Good to see you, man. By seeing your videos, I started doing toy reviews. Oh, right on CN Sukaima. Excellent. Best of luck to you on your video making endeavors. It's a hell of a good time. I love doing it. Off topic, but Russ, oh my God. I cannot wait for. Don't get me started on Rise of the Beasts. Don't get me started. Look, man. I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3 with my wife. Charlita 1 likes the Transformers stuff, okay? I don't think the relationship would last very long if she didn't. So, out of all the stuff, when I first dated Charlita 1, the first thing that she thought was the cool toy that I had was G1 Optimus Prime. She remembers her uncle had a G1 Optimus Prime. So she was all about the Optimus Prime figure, and I'm like sitting there like, oh my God, she's this beautiful and she like my Optimus Prime. What is a dork to do besides put a ring on that finger? I mean, come on, man. For real. No, but seriously, out of the stuff that I reviewed, Transformers and Power Rangers, she gets most excited about. She loves a lot of Marvel stuff too. But anyway, first time seeing that on the big screen, I love the trailer even more. And Charlita looks over at me. She's like, that looks like that could be the coolest one. I really like that. Now I'm like, I know. It's going to be the best one. I said, it's not that it might be the best one. It's going to be the best one. You know why? Your human and transformer ratio. The Transformers in that, so many more Transformers than any other trailer I think we've ever seen. They're going to nail it. Anyway, let's stay on topic, all right? Life goals, wife goals. There you go. New characters, please. Yeah. Joey be in the house as well. Good to see you, Joey. I'm so happy to get a new Drax. The Moondragon is cool, but I wish we got a classic one. That version of Moondragon is the version that comes to mind for me. I would like to see. I gotta look up pictures of old school Moondragon. I know people like the best new Clint Barton Hasbro figure until the next one comes out. They're gonna keep doing this to us. Yeah, I mean the victimization side of this is odd to me. That one's a little bit weird. Keep doing this to us. Suppose. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, who's doing it to you? Nobody's making. I don't know. It's like I don't know. That's weird. Like if somebody has something that like I've never been at a place where I wanted to order a sandwich with extra bacon on it, and I felt like they're charging too much for the extra bacon. It's like I want the extra bacon, but damn it, they charged $3.50 for extra bacon. Why do they keep doing this to me? It's like I never felt like to me that was just a little bit strange because I see it as, hey, this is the offering, and this is how much we decided we're going to sell it for. You want it or not? And it's like, well, yeah, I kind of want it, but I don't want it with all that extra stuff. I don't think they're going to do a quick re-release of this one. That's just my speculation. But yeah, the idea again is like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm sometimes the odd one out on that topic these days because there's this there's this very predatory perspective on how Hasbro behaves these days, which don't want to go too far into it, but I will say this. I've never heard Todd or I've never heard Rectangular mention anything about anybody busting his door down or anything. I will say that Rectangular, unless we know, unless he's keeping it a secret, which I don't think anybody would want to break that dude's door down. I don't think anyone's breaking down Rectangular's door. If you get what I'm talking about with the conversation. Look at the grossness right here. Sweat. I'm still happy with most comic things we get from Marvel Legends these days. Yeah, me too. I mean, depending on what it is, it's not a hit every time, but I will say I have been appreciating the character choices lately. Wonder, would you be on board in waves of Marvel Legends figures as how they do with Black Series Archive? Because I'd love to have the Ultimate Spider-Man. I would not want to see that happen with Marvel Legends. No. I think they got too much as it is. I imagine Marvel didn't approve of prove a toy of Moondragon in the Slinkini. Oh, that's right. That's right. It was the V. See, I remember I was thinking to myself there should have been there was something more revealing there, but that's what it was. The slink. Okay, here, let's go ahead and look that up really quick. And they changed her out. Yeah, there it is. This is it right here. Yeah, they're not gonna make a figure of that. That's right, Joey. Okay, yeah. I've already been. I mean, look at this. There you go. And so that she's got her legs all spread and everything too. That's exactly how they should make it, right? Wow. But there you go. There's this right here they could have, well, no, they couldn't have. But I think this is a good way to have gone about it. This is fair. Because yeah, you guys could see that one. That one would be fair because it's like not super skinny around the crotch area, does cover up the boobs a bit, but I think for Hasbro and Disney at this point in time where things are, they're not going to give us the ultra sexy. I wouldn't have expected it at all. Or maybe this version if they really wanted to do it. I mean, yeah, they're not going to do that version, man. If they weren't going to give us a Madeline Pryor figure as a freaking exclusive, under boobage, like there's no way in hell we would get, the super sexy Moondragon look right there. No way. This is fine for me. I'm okay. If I was maybe a little bit more connected to the character, or if I felt like it was more connected to what she does and stuff, but I think it still works. It's not like, I don't know if like there's a history of her being like a very seductive character. Does she use her body to seduce people? Because I mean that is a seductive look. I mean, shoot, how would you not, if you saw somebody dressed like that, how would you not stop staring, until somebody said, "Hey, stop looking so long. You're being creepy." You're like, "Oh shit, sorry." But like, damn, yeah, if you saw somebody walking around like that, that would be stunning. So does she use that to her advantage? I don't think so. I don't think that's part of her. Are you serious? Wow. There. We got Moondragon getting spanked by the thing. Didn't expect to see that right there. It would jumpstart, yeah, and then look what you got. You made another Weinstein. There you go, you sick sons of bitches. You made another Weinstein. That's it. God forbid. God forbid the children see boobies. Let's keep the school shooter drills going. That has to stay. But let's cancel, the bikinis and the tetas. Don't let them see any of that. But the AK's got to stay. Oh my God, the society is so backwards right now. These kids are living in a reality. I'm not going to go too far off the deep end with this. I'm just saying that our perspective of where our society is at right now is totally flipped. I mean, these kids these days have it so much harder than any other generation. They have to deal with so much more brutality, so much more real, scary stuff. But let's protect their eyes from boobies. It's like, that's like, what? These are the hardest kids, right? Like, these kids have to deal with more real life crazy stuff than any other generation. But God forbid you can't let them see the nalgas. Don't let them see the nalgas. God forbid Hasbro give us mental effects for Moondragon. Oh yeah, adding effects. See, now let's go back to the figures over here. A couple of you guys dipped out. That's okay. You can come back whenever you're ready. We're moving on. Hey, Shartimus just tuned in. What are your thoughts on Hawkeye and this 2-pack? We're going to get into the 2-pack again. I'm going to share screen. And then we're going to talk about the 2-pack. I was looking at sexy pictures of Moondragon right there. We got to go back to the listing. Sorry, here we go. But yeah, the classic Moondragon would have been nice, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. I come on. I'm surprised we have this much cleavage. Look at that. Whoa, they went nuts with the cleavage on this one. It's like not even sculpted all the way in there. I'm just saying, well, I don't know. And I am stoked to see we got single jointed elbows back on the female figures again. I love it when they do that, I love it when they do that. It made me so happy, Hasbro, when you guys do this. Here, let's go back to the thing over here. I forgot to show this off. Look at that. What are you guys doing with the single jointed elbows over here? You got them. All right. Now, I think I forgot to mention this, but listen to me, man. Hasbro has given us this explanation that how do I open it so that it's just the pictures over here? Sorry, I'm being very bad at this right now. Okay, look, the double jointed elbows thing. Where did we just get? I fucking hate navigating in this shit. God damn it, I'm so irritated. It's like not. I mean, am I old? See, when you go to Big Bad Toy Store, proud sponsor of the Shartimus Prime YouTube channel, just for full transparency, when you go to Big Bad Toy Store and you want to look at pictures, which we'll do in a moment, you just click on the thing and it takes up the screen, and then you can just shuffle through them, go left to right. But on this freaking Hasbro Pulse website, which I know those chingones don't really fucking like me that much, but it's okay. I don't like you either that much. They make it a little bit harder to see things, and I just don't like the presentation. All right. See, look at this. I can't. Ugh! Just harder to move around and see shit. He's got interchangeable hands here too, right? Yep. He's got the interchangeable hands, interchangeable heads. Yeah, for every superhero character, you do need to have like some kind of accessory utilizing their power set, right? They gave her a brand. I am 99.999% that we've never seen that upper torso before. The lower torso looks a little extra little ab sculpt, a little bit more extra ab sculpt in there on the lower half. That could possibly be new, but I'm fairly certain that that's reuse. I mean, why would they just? Yeah, that's probably reuse. Same thing with the legs. So we got the Shriek pinless double jointed knees, but we don't have the streak double jointed elbows. Why? Why? And I am not buying the excuse. I am not buying it anymore. I'm calling BS on it. They could tell me that it's the whole thing of, oh, we only have the molds, we can only make so many figures of this particular character or this particular body part over and over. And oh, Ray, thank you very much. Grandpa needs help with the interwebs again. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I can't figure out how to internet. But the thing is that which wave did we just see? In the Guardians wave. In the Guardians wave, we got Mantis and Nebula using the same body mold in the same wave. In the same wave. We also got Red Skull and Dormammu. Same body mold, same wave. Two figures, same body mold, same wave. So this whole thing, the excuse now of, well, we can only make so many with the characters because the molds getting used. Like, I'm not buying that one anymore. They have proven that wrong. This is not me watching some other YouTuber complaining about it and me bandwagoning somebody else's point. I'm just saying that excuse, I'm not buying that excuse anymore, man. They are proving to me that that's a load of BS. I do like the new hands. These hands look new and different. So that looks cool. And yeah, there's Drax again. So is this the same body that they used for carry on? Caliban, right? It looks like the same body parts that they used for Caliban. It looks like, and then they changed the boots and stuff right here. Of course. But it looks like the Caliban figure. Which I gotta say, for like a Build-A-Figure size figure like this, plus the Moondragon, I think $50 is actually a pretty fair price. I actually like this price point for these two figures. I think this is actually exactly where I want that price point to be. I wouldn't have been totally surprised if they tried asking more for it. Yeah, her lower torso seems extra long. I think that's newly sculpted, or it could just look different because we have a newly sculpted upper torso right there. Face looks really good. And there's the packaging. Yeah, man. Looks good to me. Again, the face looks a little extra bright, but I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. I'm pretty stoked to get this for $50. Man, you get ultra sized figure with the regular female figure. I really can't complain that much, really, because I wouldn't buy from BBTS. I wasn't one of the early birds who got the Chod Wave or the Scroll 2-pack, etc. Yeah, I have my Scroll 2-pack on the way. Chod Wave is very, very adequate. I think it's incredibly adequate. Why was Spider-Man and MJ 2-pack 60 then? Okay, was the Spider-Man 2-pack 60? Look, man, I suspect the licensing for these things are complicated because you have Sony and you have Marvel. And for some of these things, especially when it gets to Spider-Man, like the PS4 or the PS5 Spider-Man 2 game figure, like what the hell? What happened with that? Like, why was that so much? Oh, more expensive, tax, and you got to pay for shipping no matter how much you spend. Yeah, the messed up thing is they've been getting stuff first. Here's the thing and again, sponsored. Full disclosure, I am sponsored from BBTS, but they are a very reliable seller. Like, they have the best customer service. So when you have a situation where things don't work out right with your figure and you need a replacement, that's where I feel like that extra money warrants itself because they are reliable as hell. They respond quickly and they don't mess with people. Like they don't play games. They really get to the bottom of it real fast and they try to take care of you real quick. So that's the positive side of it. But yeah, they can take a long time to ship. They will cost extra. You get the taxes on there. So you have to weigh those things out for sure. Yep. Um, that's where I think the give and take is. You pay a little more, but you get better customer service, the best customer service. Still waiting on that classic Adam Warlock. I know, me too. The ripped lady. Yeah, she's very ripped. Yeah, I hate going through pictures over there. So much to the point that we're gonna go to Big Bad Toy Store right now and look at that freaking Hawkeye. Oh, by the way, the Shiva. I gotta pre-order this one. Shiva looks great. Just doing a mild tangent over here, taking a look at Shiva, Storm Collectibles. You know, I don't really review them much, but I do like my Storm Collectibles. I still have my bloody Kitaro right over here. This thing is a beast. So yeah, still like my Storm Collectibles, man. Got nothing against Storm Collectibles at all. But I think they're great. They really don't like me. It's okay. I still like what they do. That looks really good. And it's in a tiny screen right there. But you know what? I won't stop buying their stuff. I'll still get, I'll still get their stuff, man. I think they're doing great. They are doing fantastic. All right, but moving on. We went to BBTS for the this is Liu Kang exclusive. Is this a BBTS exclusive? Yeah, that one's sold out. Looks good. All right. Anyway, Hawkeye. Where are you, Hawkeye? Ooh, we got new effects over here. I didn't see these. Where are those? Oh, that looks sick. What is going on? Oh, I didn't see that. Shopping with Shartimus Prime. Ooh. All right. Anyway, there it is. $52, man. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, this looks like it's going to be the best Hawkeye figure ever made. Just looking at the Hawkeye figure itself, all right, it does look like the very best Hawkeye. Expensive to get that Hawkeye, man. Damn. Hey, Ray, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Props to Hasbro for pricing accordingly. Properly price the figs and people will buy them. Amazon's Ronin fig is from an old single carded fig, not $40. Yeah, that was based off of the Colossus figure. Yeah, the pricing is all over the place, man. Like this one doesn't make as much sense to me as it does on the 2-pack with the Moondragon and Drax 2-pack. This is Hawkeye before they made him a buffoon. What Avengers and X-Men related characters do you want this year? Avengers and I mean, yeah, if they could wrap up the Starjammers sooner than later, that would be cool. I mean, I'm waiting for that freaking feral body mold, so it's like I don't know why they're taking so long on that. Because we got Hepzibah, we got Feral and Wolvesbane. Like those are the three, Lycan type, beast woman type figures that I'd love to see. And it's like they're still working on that body mold. I mean, we got Tigra over here, which needs to be redone, by the way. That god awful orange is just horrendous, which sucks because I don't want to pay twice for Tigra. Do you think they're going to make a new Spider-Man action figure? If they do, they got to, I mean, they just made a whole bunch, but I really think they need to make a classic Spider-Man with the cobweb pattern sculpted in there. I want that so bad. Champius. I don't know why they aren't just making the more modern kind of designs for the Guardians, like the designs from the 5-pack, however long ago that came out. Not me, man. I'm super happy that they are making the classic versions. I got that Yondu. I want to review that Yondu soon. I like that they're going classic. We need a Charlie 27, like they got Martin X would be a really cool figure to see. I want that classic Star-Lord. If anybody's got a hookup for, I think it's a Walmart exclusive Star-Lord, I will buy it off you if you got an extra, because I missed out on that one. How are you able to afford so many Hot Toys and normal action figures? Well, I can't afford that many Hot Toys, and I do sell a lot of my figures on Whatnot. I got another Whatnot sale going on tomorrow, just to give you guys a heads up. But I sell my stuff. I sell a whole bunch of stuff. So I highly recommend selling your stuff if you're in a pinch, or if just the hobby is getting a little overwhelming. That happens to me here and there, and I sell stuff. It makes and sometimes I get sad about it. Like there's this couple of Hot Toys figures that used to be on this shelf over here, but you know what, man? I came to grips that I was willing to let those go. So, selling your stuff, man. You got to sell your stuff. You can't just keep all of it. I like this Hawkeye. Also, this is like my gig. I wouldn't be able to have a separate I would not be able to have a separate full-time job and post like I post. You guys understand that, right? Like there's no way. The amount of time, the number of hours that goes into shooting and editing these videos is so much more than how much time it takes to watch them. When you sit there and watch an 8-minute video, it could take 8 hours to edit that video, depending on what it is. It could, at a minimum, like 5 hours at the fastest, but even then, like, I don't feel comfortable because that's when mistakes happen. You start missing things here and there when you rush. People, the viewers, you guys can tell when a video is a bit rushed. You could say, hey, he forgot to do this. That stop motion was exceptionally lame, or there wasn't that many pictures taken of the figure or whatnot. All right, dude. I'm trying to digest over here. Not the falafel, but the $52. I mean, really good looking Hawkeye figure. Really good looking Hawkeye. Really good looking Hawkeye figure. I like that they have the soft goods over there. Pinless double jointed elbows, pinless double jointed knees, new head sculpt, softly detailed, photoreal tech in there. Way I see it, Clint is a legendary rider. 50 is okay. Yeah, it's like the legendary riders. It just doesn't seem like it's as big as the motorcycle to me. How much did those cost though? Like I feel like this should cost the same as the Professor X with his hover chair. That's how I'm looking at it. Like Professor X with his hover chair, this Hawkeye, that makes sense to me. That makes more sense. I do like what they've done with the bow over here and added the bent string, even though it's not like a real string. They're trying to make it look like he's actually pulling back. I do like that. It comes with the complete fisted hand, complete sets of hands, the extra arrow, the reused quiver, but now it's painted better. I mean, the Hawkeye offering all on its own is stupendous. The soft goods and everything, but it's just the Sky Cycle. I'm just trying to I don't know if I'm gonna have them displayed with it or not. I don't know. It's a little tricky. The Sky Cycle part of it is I don't love that as much as I love the hover chair for Professor X. but they look like they're going to be. How much was that hover chair with Professor X? 50 is okay because Hasbro can blame inflation on the higher price. I see what you mean. So like Professor X with the hover chair did cost $40. Okay, so you're looking at a $10 increase. Not Marvel related. If you start bringing up Transformers, dude, I'm gonna go off the deep end again. No, not Marvel related. Though I wish they would make a McFarlane Batman with a prep time figure. I don't know what you mean, bro. I don't know what you mean on that one. Hey, another Nick is in the house. He did a live stream where he went through the process step by step. True 50. 50 is good for you. All right. I mean, see, there you go. 40 is what it should cost. See, that's how I feel about it. Is that I would feel better about this being a $40 pickup. But the inflation thing, you know what sucks about the inflation thing, man? And I'll tell you this, dude. You know what hurts me is that, and I don't know about you guys, but I've been making less money. And I think a lot of other people out there have been just making less money. So as I'm bringing in less money and the prices of these things go up, it's like, come on, it's like, I feel like I'm getting burnt at both ends over here. It's like, shit, man, less money coming in, making me tighten my wallet. And then you guys are kicking the prices up at the same time. It's just making it harder to make these choices overall. I mean, generally speaking, everyone's wallet is different, but for the most part, are you guys all doing way better than you were a couple years ago? I'm not. It's not. I don't think 45 is fair. 25. I think 20 for the vehicle is a little high, but I guess so. 20 and 20 is what I was kind of thinking. So I guess 25, 15, 40 feels better to me. Just 40 just sounds right. 40 bucks feels like that's like the point it should cost. Yeah, or the cycle and make it 25 bucks. It's like $25 just for the cycle. It doesn't have articulation or anything in it. It's just a cycle. I mean, I guess you can articulate it on that clear base, but I mean, there's no hinges and pins and little parts moving around. It's just like it's a piece of plastic, hollow piece of plastic right there. I don't know about 20 bucks for that. I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel right. Very selective on Hasbro. Too much for too little. Yeah. Yeah. It's making it harder. Price is fair. Could have been 70 with how things have been going. Wow. Could you imagine if I said that? Do you understand, Dominic? If I went and said that publicly, I would witness mass hysteria on my channel. Selective now didn't used to be. So yeah, there you go. I mean, if you were going to keep any one of your figures and throw away the rest, which one would you keep? Bad question. Never. I mean, so you're saying if I can only pick one figure to have ever, it'd probably be my MP44 Optimus Prime. Probably that one. Yeah, it would probably be a Transformer. That one or my Devastator. To be honest with you, I would probably keep the Devastator. See, it's a trick question. You asked me this kind of question. I'm going to probably say Devastator. Yeah. The Combiner Wars Devastator would probably be the one. Because it's 6 figures in one. So, now I got 6 figures instead of just one. Just 2 years ago, I would have pre-ordered the whole Chod Wave. Now I'll be lucky if I can pick them up for $20 each on clearance. And that's if. I think Nerd Zoic did a video talking about this. And man, I got to commend. I just want to, sing praises where praises are due. That I like that Nerd Zoic does videos talking about this business stuff. And I like that he clears the air and makes it and he's very transparent, saying like, "Hey, I got my business here. I sell figures. Like there is an interest. There's obviously an interest, personal interest of gaining over here for me saying this. I get it, but doesn't mean that I don't think it's any less true." And then he goes into saying like how the figures may not always be in abundance the way we're seeing them right now. Hasbro may be dialing their quantities back. So stuff that we would normally perceive as, oh, that's easily going to go on clearance, may never go on clearance the way we expect. Possible. Maybe not so. Hawkeye should have came with an arrow with Ant-Man sitting on top. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been great. Toy Biz days. Who's your favorite Marvel character? That would be Spider-Man. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to that's somebody that's new to the channel would ask me that. Spider-Man is my all-time big-time favorite. I am trying to read every Amazing Spider-Man and Spectacular Spider-Man issue. I have not read any of the annuals or the team-ups, but I am reading every single issue of Amazing Spider-Man and Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm only on issue 200 something right now of Amazing Spider-Man. You know what's kind of cool about this Marvel? So you can see the Marvel Unlimited app right there. So yeah, there's the titles I'm reading right there, which is like all in the tiny little box. But yeah, you can see right there, Spider-Man. I'm also reading the older X books too, but mostly the Spider-Man books. So Iguana, I didn't even know about Iguana at all, but I go back and forth between Amazing. So I'm on Amazing Spider-Man 206 and I'm on Spectacular Spider-Man number 32. But I've read Amazing Spider-Man. I've read all 205 first issues of Amazing Spider-Man. All 205 of those I've read. I love it. It's my favorite Spider-Man. It's better than any Spider-Man movie. It's better than any Spider-Man cartoon. The comic Spider-Man is like the very best Spider-Man. There's a lot of iterations that are close to it, but I think the 90s cartoon is very close to it. But for real, it's the comics themselves are. I mean, the guy gets angry. Peter Parker's got anger issues here and there, man. He's far from perfect in a lot of ways. I just read a part where he just threw J. Jonah Jameson's wife and Robbie Robinson as Peter Parker. He just went bam, just like because the two of them were yelling at each other. He just lost his cool for a second and just threw both of them on opposite sides of the room. Holy crap. With great power comes great shoving. Yeah. Maybe we tie Shart Smart. S Smart. Love the collection. Thank you so much. Love the Stegron character in Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, I like Stegron too. I think the last issue I read of him, I think he was frozen in snow or something is what they did. But I would love to have a Stegron figure. They could make a Stegron figure. I'm actually, how much is Marvel Unlimited? Is it worth it? To me, it's worth it. I read it every day. I pay $100. It's like $100 every year for it. And back when I was buying comic, I mean, I don't read as much as I normally do, but like for me, I love it. I use it it depends on how much you would like to read. But yeah, I use it. I mean, I at least 5 days a week I read on it. So, but I'm pretty sure I use it every day, you know. So for me, it's worth it. Anything that I spend $100 on that I'm going to use every day, $100 a year and something I use every day. I mean, to me, that's a no-brainer. That's like, yes. Yeah. Now, and they send you, if you do the premium one, they send you a package of weak Marvel Legends exclusive. It's always a weak Marvel Legends exclusive figure. Rarely it's really that cool. And then I think this Tony Stark right here, the body for that Tony Stark was a Marvel Unlimited exclusive. And then Web of Spider-Man, when that starts, I think Web of Spider-Man is a little bit later. Unless I'm mistaken. Let me actually look it up. I know Web of actually, I think it starts pretty soon because I'm in 1980. I'm in 1979. I'm in 1979 with Spectacular, and I'm in 1980 with Amazing. And I think Web of Spider-Man starts in 85. Yeah. So we got a couple more years, and then I will start Web of Spider-Man. And Web of Spider-Man starts in 85. So when I get to 1985 with my books, then I'll hop on to Web of Spider-Man and start there. And then I'll have all three going at the same time. But yeah, you ever notice when Pete gets angry, the very talkative Spider-Man goes silent? Yeah, right. Ruckus, yes, exactly. Yeah, when the jokes, yes, when the jokes stop, that's when you need to be scared. That's when you need to be scared. But I think for the most part, he keeps himself level-headed in his battles. But there's sometimes where he gets like really, really upset. Seems like he loses his cool in his personal life a lot more. It's like maybe he like pushes it down during all those fights, and then like in his personal life he lashes out at people here and there because he's not letting it out during the actual battle scenes. So he'll take it out on somebody that doesn't really deserve it. But yeah, dude, and another thing that's so cool about the character is that Spider-Man, in his fight against the Human Fly, he's fighting the Fly, and it's like it seems like it's a no-brainer that he would defeat the Human Fly super quick. But in the last battle that I read, like he had himself chained to J. Jonah Jameson the whole time. And then there's something else wrong with him. I forgot. But like he had to fight the Fly while tethered to J. Jonah Jameson. So it's like he had one hand behind his back fighting this villain. That changes things, That makes the Fly a lot more of a formidable foe if Spidey can only fight him. And he's got to make sure that Jonah is okay the whole time. He's trying to protect J. Jonah Jameson, but Jonah's just talking shit the whole time and won't shut up while he's got to fight the Fly one-handed. Really good read. Lasted over several issues. Yeah, you get exclusive crappy variants. Yep. My thing is like Hasbro be putting every well-wanted figure in a 2-pack. Goblin with MJ. Drax the Destroyer, in my opinion. Grey Hulk with Banner, in my opinion. It's like 150. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do, man? So where is the line here? I mean, if they know that they want, God damn, I get tongue tied a little bit because I feel the frustration with that, but at the same time, I understand the business side of it. Like if they think that a Moondragon is not going to sell so well just on her own, well, they got to throw her in with a figure or a character that they know that will sell better. It's like, it's like the bands that aren't that popular that play before the really popular band. It's that kind of thing. We're like, okay, not a lot of people are going to show up to see the Mangs, all right? We all know that, okay? But if the Mangs are playing before a really popular band, then people will see the Mangs. But at the same time, what if you don't want to see the Mangs? Now you have to pay to go see the Mangs. Well, that's because people aren't going to just go see the Mangs. That's it. That's real. There are going to be people there that are going to be excited to. There will be people that, like myself, will definitely go buy a Moondragon figure on her own. Yes, we are out there. I know the Ruckus will too, and I know Joey B will also. All right, but not as many of us would pick it up if it wasn't tethered to the Drax figure. That's how the business side of this thing works. And I don't know. I'm not an anti-capitalist, so I think that's the moves that they have to move to keep themselves going. You know what I mean? It's really stupid how Hasbro is making each Guardian character exclusive to a store. Yondu, Target, Star-Lord, Walmart, which I still need a Star-Lord. If anyone's got that Star-Lord, extra Star-Lord, I will buy it off you. Ronin, Amazon, they make us waste more time and money for shipping. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a it's tough. It's tough because again, their business practices stuff. This is the hard part of me doing this YouTube shit for so long and actually being there at the toy fairs, watching them negotiate, not necessarily Hasbro in particular, but with several companies. I could see the Target suits, the Walmart suits, literally sitting there with their Excel spreadsheets, looking the shit over, trying to gauge how things are going to sell ahead of time. They have to kiss these guys' asses over here. Amazon, Walmart, Target. They have to do that for their to get more money. They do that. That's a way of them getting paid. That's what that is. That's not them looking out for the consumer. That's looking out, I really think, for themselves and their business partners right there. Do they have to do that? I don't know. Hasbro is getting too expensive and too gimmicky with their releases. I mean, it'll show in the numbers. Everybody says, you know, assalamu alaikum. Thank you. It's time for new companies like Jada Toys. Yeah, I got to pick up those Street Fighter figures still. I really want to get my hands on those things. I have not been able to find anything. Neurotic completionist. Yeah. Exactly. Check your gram, dude. All right. Yeah, I mean it's going to Oh, sick. All right. Oh, yeah. Dope, Ruckus. I'll send you a message. Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. They should put less desired figures in build a figure waves like they used to. Then at least there are a few more figures you would want. They should. Yeah, I thought they're still kind of doing that though, aren't they? I hope Hasbro makes a classic Ms. Marvel figure. I know, please. Considering the Marvels movie is coming this November. Yeah, classic Ms. Marvel, Dark Ms. Marvel. Like there's, Rashid, good to see you, bro. Good to see you in here. Better late than never. It's a weird time for me. I usually don't do live streams at this time, but you know what? I wanted to be in good company and I want to hang out with you guys and talk about new Marvel Legends. That's where I was feeling. That's where my mood was going. I was like, I hate being Canadian. Seeing the Pulse exclusives reveals always hurts. Oh God, that's gotta be tough. That's gotta be tough, man. Think of it like this, though. Think of it like this. You got the free healthcare, all right? You got the free healthcare, and you got the Toys R Us, all right? You got the Toys R Us. Let's stay out of the healthcare thing. Maybe just focus on the Toys R Us. You got a Toys R Us. If you got kids, I got kids. I can't take my kids to a Toys R Us. There is no Toys R Us. So you got Toys R Us. That's the bright side. It's the bright side. I always try to look at the bright side of things here and there. Will the company ever make a thanks with a hole in his chest, a heart accessory? I know Hasbro will definitely not. Make a thanks? What are you talking about? Prescribed Drone, how you doing, bro? Good to see you in here. Jada Toys makes me excited for domestic figures for a great price. I can't wait to get my hands on those things for real. I've seen a little bit of Unparalleled's video on them. I think I saw a little bit of Robo's review on them. I really would like to get my hands on them. Hello, bro. One question. How do you, considering if your action figure is a knockoff? Usually plastic quality is a big tell. Sometimes it's really hard to tell though. So I don't have a very good answer for you right there. If it breaks really, really easily, usually that's a knockoff, but regular Hasbro figures break too. It's hard to tell, really hard to tell. And I can't really say to help you right now, man. Sometimes they're indistinguishable from each other. Sorry if you answered this, but if you think Hasbro will redo the Entertainment Earth 5-pack figures, particularly Gamora, I don't know. They might. I don't know. What? Terrorism. Terrorism got me into it. Yes. It was way back shortly after 9/11, and we had gotten into the Iraq War, and I was very interested in the politics of the world, and I was reading all about it, and there were protests happening all the time. Saw lots of pictures of dead bodies and all kinds of horrific stuff, to the point where it was making me depressed and I needed an outlet. And I went back to my old comic books and I started reading my old comic books. And then I started buying comics. I was buying comics again and again and again, reading more and more comics, and still kept up to date on the real world stuff, but was able to separate it and kind of shut that off and go into fantasy land. And then I was at my best friend's house, and he had a fully articulated Spider-Man that his mom just bought him out of a whim. And to this day, I can't believe that my best friend's mom is what got me, is who got me into Marvel Legends. And she bought that magnetic hand Spider-Man, this one right here. This is the very first thing that started it all with the Marvel Legends collecting for me. She bought him this right here, and then I went and bought myself one, and it just kept on going from there, more and more and more. Watch my review. Maybe it'll be worth it to you. Maybe it won't. For me, I'm happy to have it. May not be the same for you, but I worked really hard on that video. And if you wanted to make me a happy collector YouTuber, I would appreciate it if you watch the video. If you don't want to watch the video, well, there's a lot of other things that you could watch. Jeez, it's the internet. So if you don't want to, that's okay. I understand. There's lots of other things to watch. Hi, Shart from Mexico City. Christian, I hope I can get back to Mexico City for another unboxing toy convention. Those are so much fun. Oh my God. Yeah, Mexico City is the shit. So much fun. So many good people over there. I miss it. I really want to go back. I would love to go back to Mexico City. And I'm not saying that just for the tacos, okay? I'm really not. It's a part of it. It is a part of it. I love you guys, not just for your tacos, okay? For the people, all right? Beautiful city also. But I do love those tacos. I got myself sick coming back from, I'm a stupid ass, all right? You quote me on that one. I brought a torta back home with me from Mexico City because I couldn't finish the torta, and it was so good that I didn't want to throw it away. So I took it all the way back home with me, heated that shit up, ate it, and got hella sick. And oh God, Charlene Warren was like, "Don't eat that torta, don't eat the torta." And I was like, "Hey, because you're telling me not to eat the torta, I'm gonna eat that torta, all right?" She's like, "But you've had it, it's been sitting around, you brought it over from Mexico." Oh God. Hey, Roblox noob. Thank you. Thanks so much. 9/11 Spider-Man Blackout issue is a nice collector's item. Definitely a point in history moment. Yeah. Yep. I happened to jump into comics at a really good time. A couple of years after 9/11, really, 2003, I started picking up comic books again, and that was a really good time. I caught just the last 3 issues of the Hush storyline. So that was a really good time to jump in. New York Warriors, comics and collectibles. Thank you so much. Hey, brother, longtime viewer of the channel, first time writing. Love the channel. Enjoy your humor and enjoy your reviews. Keep doing you. Hey, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Appreciate the $5. I also appreciate the longtime viewership as well. Thank you. You guys all help keep this thing going, keeping the dream alive. Hello, comrade watching from the Philippines. Hey, right on. Pablo, thank you for watching. I would love to visit the Philippines too. Love your channel, bro. I've never been to Europe. I'd love to go to the Philippines. I've been to China, but I've never been to any other country in that part of the world. But there are other places I would like to see. Action Fig Collector, that 9/11 Spider-Man. Oh, I read that one already. I thought you fell off your skateboard and your father bought you some Star Wars figures. Isn't that how you got into collecting? That's actually, you know what? That's how I first started collecting action figures, actually. I was thinking how I started collecting Marvel Legends, but the original way how I started collecting action figures is right. Small plastic heroes. Yeah, that's the further back it goes. So real action figure collecting did start with Star Wars for me. That is true. I had the head injury and I couldn't play sports. Like both of my collecting stories are pretty dark, huh? But with the Marvel Legends, it was the comic books, getting back into the comics and stuff like that. But yeah, my figure collecting really started with Star Wars Power of the Force. That's right. Almost died. Fun. Wear your helmets. Gotta bounce. All right, Ruckus. We'll stay in touch. Thank you, Primo. Right on, man. We'll talk. It's my first Shardamus Prime live stream. Eric, thank you for coming through. Great timing as I'm in the UK. That timing works out well for you. Happy to see. I think my math might be off. So far this year, we have 7 Marvel Legends waves, but only 4 Build-A-Figures. That's strange. Yeah, because we will. God, I have not been keeping count, and I'm expecting a big box of Marvel Legends to show up tomorrow. Hopefully, I do an unboxing video from BBTS soon. But no Build-A-Figure for Across the Spider-Verse. No Build-A-Figure for, what was the other wave that did not get a Build-A-Figure? Just the Across the Spider-Verse wave, right? I've been saying for years they're getting away from BAFs, paying more for less. I don't know if it's, I mean, yeah. Best wave this year so far. It's hard for me to say because I don't have all the waves yet. Like, I'm waiting for the Across the Spider-Verse wave to show up. I'm also waiting for the Quantum Mania wave to show up. And I don't know which one I'm going to like the most. I will say that Chod wave is like right in the middle for me. It's not, to me, it's not a huge letdown, but I'm not excited about it at the same time. It's just not so bad all the way through. Like, I'm happy to have those characters. I'm happy to have the characters, man. Hawkeye fig looks good. Not a fan of the cloth, though. I'm happy they're doing the cloth thing because finally you can get him sitting down without it being all weird and it splitting like a V and then making him sit up all high. I'm Puff Adder. There you go. Puff Adder, Chod, Cosmo, and Cassie Lang. Hasbro, less bath waves, less accessories. Customers, why are you charging us for more but for less accessories? What is the explanation behind that, Hasbro? What is the explanation behind that? Yeah, Corsair is dope. Love having the Corsair. That's one of my favorite figures from that wave. I do hope that there is a new Spider-Man action figure that is using a different body mold. Cobweb patterns, right? Cobweb patterns throughout. That's what we need. Just give us classic Spider-Man the cobweb pattern. The part that I don't get, the part that drives me nuts with that, there are so many other figures that they can make if reusing the body mold is their concern. It's like the Shocker figure has a brand new body mold, but it's a one-time use. If you have a classic Spider-Man with a brand new body mold with the cobweb patterns, bro, you got so many possibilities over there that I know I would buy. I know, call me mean names, I don't care. If they make a really good classic Spider-Man figure, look what freaking Mafex is doing already. They got the Ben Reilly version, you have a comic version, you have a cel-shaded comic version. Like, they've made so many with that one body mold. They can make a bunch of Spider-Mans, and we are more likely to buy them than not. Just saying. I know I'm going to get them. I'm a sucker for the Spider-Mans, all right? But people are more likely to pick up a bunch of different. They could do a Webman. I don't want them to make a new Webman, but it would be a way better Webman than the last one that we got, reusing that cobweb pattern. It's fine. I'm looking up here. I'm saying classic Spider-Man with the very dark blue colors, the first appearance colors, more modern Spider-Man with the brighter blue colors. And then you could do the Ben Reilly one would be tricky, but there are other possibilities with different head sculpts. You can get different artist designs incorporated in there. I don't know. Man-Wolf. We need a new Man-Wolf. That's for sure. I want to make a video this weekend talking about what I'm going to call the Marvel. Oh, wait, let me read this right here. It says you should paint the wall behind your Galactus black or put a space poster behind it. Yeah, a few people have mentioned that. I would love to see I'm going to make a video this weekend. I think, hopefully I get to it. I want to make a video called the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Shill Wave. And it's just going to be all characters with the most basic ass designs where they could just reuse the same body mold over and over again. It's a wave I hope Hasbro never makes. All right. It's a wave I hope Hasbro never makes. But if they did make it, I would buy it. So let me tell you some of the characters right over here. And they're all really obscure, and I think the Build-A-Figure is really bad, but I wrote down a list of figures that I think I call it the shill wave over here. Yeah. Lightmaster. Lightmaster would be a good one. White Tiger. We need a White Tiger, a Hector White Tiger figure. Really bad. White Tiger, the Spot, Slide, Crime Master, the Meteor, Cyclone. Those are the ones that I have so far. Those are just 6. Those are the majority of them. And I think it would be hella funny because they all have like the same head sculpt. They could use a Blizzard head sculpt for like all of those. Like it could just be the same figure repainted every time. Man. Diamond Select or Hasbro should make a Giant Man from Ultimate Avengers. Yeah, I would love to see an Ultimates Giant Man. I've been wanting that for a year. Mucho gusto. Hello from Puerto Rico. Hey, how's it going, bro? How are you? Werewolf by the Night is much needed in the Marvel Legends line. Yeah, we have the Toy Biz one, comic version first, then MCU version. I enjoyed the Werewolf by Night movie, by the way, or yeah, the movie on Disney Plus. White Suit Doc Ock. Oh, White Suit Doc Ock, I want to see so bad. That would be great. You should paint the wall behind. Oh, I already read that one. Sorry. Here, scroll down here. Hello from Poland. Hey, right on, Pan. I would love to visit Poland. There's a lot of places in Europe I'd like to visit. I've never been to Europe. Oh my God, I almost forgot, among other characters, we need the Ultimates and various Ultimate Spider-Man characters. Shart, not thanks, Thanos. Thanos. Oh, with a hole in his chest and a heart so Drax can punch. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool. I mean, they wouldn't do it, but fun concept. Hi, I love your videos. Been watching you since I was 9. Thank you, Hated. Right on. Thank you. What's up, Shartimus? Your action figure line Street Humans. When are they coming out? Because I have to get those figures. I'm the guy that win the Galactus giveaway on whatnot. Hey, Dottery. Hey, congratulations once again. Thank you. Happy that you got that Galactus. Right on. Hey, proof the giveaways are not fake. Right over here. I appreciate that because this is like one of the few times I've actually heard from anybody after getting one of the giveaways from whatnot. Like, I don't hear back from people usually. So I thank you very much. I appreciate that. I want people to know that the giveaways are real. And it means a lot. Thank you. Sounds like a sick wave so far. Yeah. And how come we didn't get the Enforcers yet? Enforcers 3-pack, please. Yeah, I would love that. That one, obscure maybe, but not really that. I feel like the Enforcers come back a lot, right? Don't they come back a lot? Diamond Select or Hasbro should make a giant man. Oh, as far as Street Humans go, I'm looking at fall this year for the Street Humans, and I want to put out my little 1-minute trailer next month around the time of Rise of the Beasts coming out. So I want to kind of have that come out around the same time as Rise of the Beasts. Because my plot line for Street Humans is very Transformers centric. So I figured, around there, I think that would be a good time. I love the toys collection. Thank you. Thank you. Hello from Russia. What's up, Superior Knight? Thank you for watching. Thank you. Hello. Once again. And we need new body, just like the Marvel Legends Spider-Man retro vintage. I mean, don't do the ball jointed head, neck hinge for the new Spider-Man, I hate how Hasbro makes Guardians of the Galaxy figure exclusive. I'm living in Turkey. Hey, my parents are heading over there right now. And Guardians of the Galaxy, my base collection, thanks to Hasbro, I'm always missing characters. God, yeah, it's rough, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. All right, bro. Goodbye for now. Hey, thanks for coming through, Pablo. Good luck to the things that you are doing, bro. Awesome content I've been watching since I was a child, and now seeing one of my childhood YouTubers again. Hey, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. Chad, I'm looking at you for being the worst figure of the year 2023. I don't know about that. I don't know. Worst? What's my worst Marvel Legend of the year so far? I'm trying to think. Which one am I most disappointed in? I can't remember. Oh, how big is your collector room in square feet? It's not that big, bro. It's like, I think it's like a 10 by 10 room in here or something like that. It's not that huge. 10 by 12, maybe. Pretty sure you're looking at 10 by 10. It's not that big in here. It looks big because it's full of figures, but it's not that big. That's what she said. Yeah, no, she didn't say that. That's funny. Chod's not the worst legend, but it's for sure the worst Build-A-Figure. Cosmo as a Build-A-Figure still bums me out. I feel like it's too small as a Build-A-Figure. Not a bad figure, but as a Build-A-Figure, it bums me out. Sharpest Prime, did you see the Mafex Nightwing pics floating around? I did not. I am getting that Nightwing for sure, but I have not seen the pics. Can we get a new tour video of your collection room? If I get it cleaned up, once I get it cleaned up in here, to be honest with you, again, it's very time consuming making the videos. So I get lost into the video making process and I forget about this room sometimes. So I did spend some time cleaning up today, which is what inspired me to do this live stream because I just felt so happy getting my collection set up that I was like, man, I just want to hang out in here like good while longer, just want to be in my happy place in here, hanging out with like-minded people. And it's I feel so lucky for that. I just want to let you guys know that I don't ever forget that every day. I know I'm in a very lucky situation. I feel blessed. I do feel blessed on a daily basis. Is it maybe because Hasbro, it's oblique obliged to do MCU figures that makes the Disney deal unfair, not trying to justify Hasbro finding the Christian English is not his first language, so be nice, okay, you guys. But I think I get your point. MCU figures that makes the Disney deal, yeah, they negotiate. They work with Disney, so it's not like all the choices from Hasbro come directly from Hasbro. You got a point there. I am a big did D a DC fan on my YouTube channel? Ah, how dare you, Santiago? Santiago, you and your DC figures. Look, man, take this Batman and get the hell out of here, all right? Here. Aquí está Superman también. Sálgase, hueputa. Sálgase, chingado. All right. I love my DC stuff too. I got some DC stuff kind of falling all over the place over there. Hey, you gotta love DC, man. I love the DC stuff for the cool DC stuff that they give us, for real. My worst and disappointing figure is Avalanche. The arms are gummy and one broke. Ooh, bummer. Bummer. Jue puta! Sálgase Wyatt's perspective. I want how funny would that be to be so into it? To me, it's always been a sign. I feel like the truest geeks are the ones that like the different brands, the different companies. That I have cried before reading Marvel comics, and I've cried before reading a DC comic. So if they tug on my emotions, I tend to fall for their content. Shartmus, what's up, dude? Room's looking good. Thank you. You coming to PowerCon again this year? I really hope so. Still haven't, still waiting to hear back 100%, but I feel like there's a chance. I really want to, though. That would be great. Is there any figures that you want redos of? Yeah, I was thinking about that, actually. There's a whole bunch that I was just thinking of starting a list of figures that Hasbro should redo, that Hasbro has made that they should redo. Like Doc Samson. Like Hasbro should totally make a much better Doc Samson figure. We need that. There's quite a few figures they've worked. There's another one that I saw in the bin, and I was like, man, they should have just done another version of this. I can't think of it right off the top of my head right now, though. Is there a worse feeling than hitting up a local Target just to find two classic Lokis hanging there? Ugh. Waste of gas. You wasted your gas. Most wanted figure. I'm not asking anybody here for it, just to make that clear. I'm not asking anyone to send this to me or anything like that. But the Toy Biz Dragon Man is like my holy grail figure. I still don't have one. That's one that I almost bought not too long ago. Yeah, see, Santiago says he loves Marvel too. See? Finley, how you doing? You've got the best action figure room ever. Thank you. Yeah, I like it a lot too. And you know what else I like about it is that while it looks a little bit sloppy, it looks a little bit weird. It's like nobody else's. Like nobody else's background looks like that. There's a lot of other channels out there that I see, and I'm not trying to slam anybody. It's not about that. I'm just slamming their collection. That's all. But there's a lot of other unique displays out there too. But mine, I think it has a very distinct look, and I'm really happy about that. Plus, when I leave the door open, the way this looks, I could see it from over my bedroom, and I like to stare at it from my bedroom sometimes. It's pretty cool. I get a view from over there. So I could be in the bedroom with Charlie to 1, and she's like, "Why do you keep the door open? Why do you keep the dork room open?" And I'm like, "Oh, just want to look at the dork room. See, just want to look at the dork room." Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, they all good. Yeah. All the characters. Yeah. Marvel for life, enough said. Now, if I had to choose, I do prefer Marvel over DC, but I still love my DC. Like my favorite character is Spider-Man, and right under Spider-Man, it's Batman. Huge Batman fan. I love my Batman. Big time. Love Batman. So they're very, very close for me. Long-awaited Moondragon. Feeling on a comic book Starhawk figure? Oh, yeah. Starhawk, please. Yeah. That would be tricky with the loopies and stuff like that. But the one I want... glad you and your son both watch. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Martin X. Come on. Martin X figure would be so cool. I would love to see what they would do with the Martin X. That in particular, Charlie 27, Martin X, Starhawk, but like Charlie 27, Martin X the most. I really would love to see what Hasbro does. Here, let's look up some Martin X really quick. And then I guess after that, we'll see how many people are still hanging around this live stream, and I may duck out and get to work on a video because I know you guys like Marvel Legends videos. But yeah, I wanted to pull up Martin X over here because while it looks like it could just be a simple Iceman, the way the movie version, he's like all straight up super diamond. God, that looks so cool. Damn, it looks so sick. But in the comics, I would expect to see like different colors mixed in like this a little bit. I would like to see, or like this one. This is a good example. Yeah, this is what I think. This is what I'm imagining. The different angles and the different colors mixed in there, I think would be really cool to see. I think they could do, or like this one. See, you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? Like that. I think that would be really neat. Get some really cool, like translucent colors mixed into the plastic like that. I wouldn't want to see like just like an Iceman thing. I'd want to see more than that. Like this one looks a little bit too Iceman like. I want it to be more complex. I guess it's like when you see this one, you're like, oh, what do you mean? It'd just be perfect like that. See, they could do this. Oh my God, Hasbro, please don't do this. See, they could make a Martin X that looks just like an Iceman with the Guardians logo on the chest, and boom, say there you go. But you see that other one down there, that's the one that I want to see. Something like this with really cool complex colors mixed in and stuff. That's the version I want. So we'll see. We know it's going to happen. They haven't announced it yet, but Martin X is definitely going to be made at one point or another. So what do you guys say about the Martin X? Even if it was like this one right here, which this one, at least that one has some purple and pink mixed in with the blue. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? Did I miss a super chat over here? Just got here, but what do you think of the 2-pack? Oh, Frecky, thank you very much. Where did that go? There it is. Sorry, Frecky. Just got here. Thank you very much, by the way. But why do you think this 2-pack is less than the Scroll 2-pack? Yeah, that is weird to me. Let's let me see here real quick. Because that Scroll 2-pack is $56.99. Let me go to the Hasbro Pulse site because that's where we can get like a good like 1-to-1. So yeah, Hasbro Pulse $49.99, and then the 2-pack. See, Hasbro selling mini mates. I thought that was a Diamond Select Toys thing. Where's the $55.99? $55.99. I have this one on the way from BBTS, so I'm looking forward to reviewing it. Reused stuff over here. Wow, I didn't really that neck. That's. I thought this body mold was reused. Maybe they redid the upper torso. And they reused these parts right here. Wait, that's not reused. What the hell am I saying? I don't think we've seen that before. Am I tripping? Oh my god! I was like, this is with the other Super Scroll, wasn't it? Oh my god, I'm losing my damn mind. That was with the Build-A-Figure, or is this brand new? Damn. Someone help me. God damn it. You think so? I don't know if we will. Okay. Because the scrolls are army builders, they knew they'd sell out. Yeah, but not these two. These two are not army builders. Yeah, good to see you too, Thor. Hey, Mr. Grudge. How you doing, man? Oh, I say give us Aunt May in battle armor. Battle armor Aunt May. Has a fall. What nonsense? What nonsense is this? Another Nick. A scroll 2-pack. The scroll 2-pack has an anniversary fall program upcharge. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Is Hasbro just trying to make their prices cheaper? Please just like do that. I'm just like to say like Hasbro, just make this shit cheaper. Because that's what they're doing over here. $50 for this makes me happy to see. I mean, I think that's totally fair. $50 for a 2-pack. I mean, $50 for a 2-pack in general, I feel good about. But the fact that the Drax is a much larger figure, dare I say, it feels like a deal. Dare I say, feels like a deal to me. What do you guys say? Do you think they will do a new Marvel Legends Classic Vision? I do like the Marvel Select Vision. I need to review that figure. I've had that for a little while. They should do that again for those who missed out on it. I got my retro one over there. Sherman's, reading just plain Steve says, because the scrolls are army builders. Oh, yeah, I read that already. All right, Wyatt, you take care. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. I was feeling good about buying the Marvel Legends Run of the Accuser for $38.99 until it was pointed out to me that that Colossus was essentially the same figure and sold for $19.99. Yeah. That's one of those ones where it's like they got you by the coyoles. You could take it or you could leave it. And yeah, people were going to say, goodbye to it. All right. Speaking of saying goodbye, I think it's a good time for me to clock out of this live stream right now. I'm going to go back to making some videos Gonna go do my thing. I don't think we missed anything major over here. I think we got all the big talking points in. What Marvel comic made you cry? There's a few, but what one that comes to mind right now is, I think it was an Ultimate X-Men comic book. I could be wrong. I think it was like an Ultimate X-Men comic book. And I think there's a mutant whose power was going to kill them, and they knew that no matter what, like they didn't have much longer to live. It was one of those things where I think Professor X hung out with them for hella long until it was time for them to go, or something like that. Pretty emotional. I read it like 20 years ago. That's what came to mind. I almost cried reading the part where Gwen Stacy died. It's not the part when she dies, it's the stuff that happens to Peter afterwards. We don't really think about that so much, but that really messed him up. That really messed him up afterwards, man. Pretty sure that's the Caliban body. Yeah. Build-A-Figure body. Why did you cut a part of the original intro song? If you see me cutting any words out, it's because it may have been hurting people, and I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. So if you've heard me say things that maybe sound inappropriate and that I stop saying it, it's because I don't want to be a part of hurting people. I do stuff for the sake of having fun. And if I do something that I think is fun and then end up finding out that it hurts people, then it's not worth it. I was feeling good about buying the Marvel Legends Run of the Q. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's like, for me, it's like $40 compared to getting the Build-A-Figure. Easy pickup for me. All right, you guys. I gotta run. Gonna get back into it. I got lessons today. Oh, I gotta teach lessons today as well. So I'm teaching a whole bunch of students this afternoon and this evening. I won't be back till like 10 o'clock tonight. So got a long day ahead of me. But plus there's ruckus going on over there. It's distracting me. So hope you guys all have a good day. Hope you enjoyed this discussion video. You know, I don't expect to make a regular thing for every Marvel Legends drop to do this, but you know what? Like I said, I spent some time in here in the dork room. I was having fun setting the collection up, and I wanted to hang out with you guys. So thank you so much for coming through, and stick around for more videos coming your way. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, click all the things. Please, it always helps. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you. Next time. Peace. My favorite SH Figuarts figure. I don't know. Might be the exclusive Shenron. Looking at my DBZ shelf over here. I don't know. Doctor Strange. There you go. That's probably my favorite one. I think the Infinity War Doctor Strange is probably my SH. Yeah, I love that one. Oh no, the Endgame Thanos. Endgame Thanos is the better SH Figuarts. Yeah, probably Endgame Battle Damaged Thanos. There you go. Wanted to give a well thought answer, at least a little thought into it. All right, goodbye for real, you guys. Heading out of here. Thank you so much. And after party tomorrow night, 8 p.m. and tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Whatnot live stream. Might do a post talking about the stuff I have for sale on there. I haven't thrown stuff up there, but live stream tomorrow night on Whatnot. All right, you guys. Thank you, and catch you later. Peace.